The Hideout EP was released 1 year ago today. So this is basically a year in review of the Hideout EP. As you can see, 1 year ago. Release date, was it July 11th? Okay, but it's actually July 11th, because I would know, I dropped it, right? But yeah, this is not going to be really necessarily track by track, but let's just go over some of the highlights of this EP. It was a nice little 7-track summer 2018 little EP. Something that flew under the radar, but was definitely slept on for this beautiful season of summer 2018. We got the Hideout EP, so that says enough for itself. That pretty much makes it a great summer, and this is a classic, so we will talk about it. And starting off, we have probably a summer 2018 banger, right? You're playing all summer. The Hideout intro, pretty clean song for what it is, and yeah, first to break 100. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, the Hideout intro and Hideout Basement, which is kind of like the gist of it. You know, it has an intro and an outro. This is the first Marcus the Boss project that has a designated quote-unquote outro track, so that's kind of cool. Like all the other like track 12s and shit weren't outros. There are 7 tracks because the previous EP had 5 tracks. You know, 5 plus 7 is 12, and all the other albums have 12 tracks, full albums at least. So that's where that came from. This is just under 15 minutes, so it's nothing incredibly long, just over 2 minutes per song. Pretty good length, I would say. One of the longest Marcus the Boss songs of all time at track 4. And I do have some things to say about these tracks. When it first came out, I did view Ball as on a tier of its own. I said, this is the best song on the Hideout. I said, yo, this is low-key probably my best song of all time. That's how high it was on. It was up there with Boss's Retaliation 2 in terms of this is a fantastic track. And didn't necessarily think too much of the other 6 tracks on the project, but a year passed. Here we are, and I do have some more things to say. Firstly, I think Stay Cold deserves a lot more recognition than it has gotten. I think that it might actually just be my pick for best song on this project, and one of the better Marcus the Boss songs overall. That song is just clean as hell. I love Stay Cold. I stay cold like vanilla shiz. It's pretty great stuff overall. The Hideout era, which I will cover in another video, is named after this EP as well, so that's something to think about as well. Like I said, Stay Cold is an instant classic. My new pick for best song of this album, although at first I thought Ball Identity with Enter Darkness is a somewhat close second. I still think those two are great songs though, but I think Stay Cold has kind of like passed them. I think it's on another level. Even here I gave the respect it deserved in the intro when I had edited, is that the right word? When I kind of like went back and add the formal-ish descriptions, I kind of said second EP Marcus the Boss, 7 trackers, Ball Identity, and Stay Cold. But yeah, Hideout EP, not the best overall Marcus the Boss project, but a pretty darn good one for what it is. And nice 7 tracks, good length, just under 15 minutes. The first kind of tracks are really short, under 2 minutes. And then these tracks are all over 2 minutes. Ball Identity is the 3rd longest Marcus the Boss song at this current moment. Only Bird Hacks 2 and Welcome Back are longer. And Welcome Back came out after this did. Enter Darkness is pretty damn good. Stay Cold is just under 3 minutes. Hideout Basement, another short track, but it's an outro track. I think Wouldn't You Agree is the shortest thing on this project, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe, no, Wouldn't You Agree? Maybe The Basement is, who knows, I'm not going to check right now. But that's all we have, folks. Just an overall good-ass project by Marcus the Boss, and that's just the end of it. Just solid work all around, 7 tracks of heat, some different kind of flavors on here. Stay Cold is my go-to, my favorite, my ride or die for this. I like the Hideout, actually. I've been liking that a lot. And another, probably last thing before we close it out here, the Hideout was actually supposed to be the 12-track project that Chilled On Food became, where it was just it was gonna have a title track called The Hideout, and it was gonna be like almost a similar concept. The only difference is there was gonna be a different beat, and that the Hideout wouldn't have been the intro track on that other thing. It would have been a 12-track project instead of an EP. But clearly that didn't happen. Instead, this is the Hideout we got in an alternate time zone. Maybe that Hideout is the one that they're bumping today. But in this time zone, we have this Hideout, which is pretty serviceable for what it is. Like I said, nice 7-track EP. Leave it in the description, as well as the YouTube video is just the entire, just full-ass project. So you can listen to it through there as well. You can also listen to the songs individually on YouTube on the main channel over. That'll be in the description as well. And yeah, there it is, folks. The Hideout, the EP, in all its glory, 1 year ago today.